The Parade of Quartets. Enjoy the best in gospel music right here, right now on the Parade of Quartets.
Well, it's the Parade of Quartets, and we welcome you in. Hope that you're going to stay with us for this next hour. It's an exciting hour. Listen, Augusta is just booming. The CSR is booming with gospel music on its way to Augusta, and we'll highlight some of that music today. You already know that Shout Fest is on next Saturday over at Perry Park. That's going to take place, a big event, and we want all the gospel fans to be there to support the Shout Fest. And of course, Festival of Praise is on the way to October the 24th, and then a tradition in Augusta, a tradition in America, as a matter of fact, the 75th anniversary of the Swanee Quintet. We'll be telling you all about it. We'll be listening to some of those artists, and of course, because it's all coming to town. Today, we get a chance to hear from our Sunday school lesson, Pastor Will Hampton. We have the Golden Years. You don't want to miss that one. Of course, we got a new author, Minister Dallas Frazier. We'll talk to him today, along with Fred Hammond, Lee Williams, the Dixie Jubilees, and Trey McLaughlin, all here on Parade of Quartets. And you got to stay here and enjoy this one. It's going to be a good one. You know, that's the phenomenal Miss Dorothy Noah with them, because she's on her way to the Shout Fest over at the Perry Park on September 13th. As a matter of fact, this coming Saturday, you may want to be there. Get your lawn chairs. I mean, bring your cold drinks, your Gatorade. There's going to be vendors there and all the such. So it's going to be a great big event, and we want to make sure we support our friends over at WAAW, Pastor Smalls and the crowd. And of course, we look to see you there. Wardlaw Brothers are going to be there. Just a host of Damian Little, just a whole bunch of almost about 20 to 25 artists will be there performing and ministering. So we look forward to seeing you there. Dorothy Noah will be there, and we're excited about it because it's going to take place on this coming Saturday. When we come back, guess what? We have the Sunday school lesson by Pastor Will Hampton.
At AAA Iron and Fabrications, we've been providing comfort for over 20 years. With free in-home estimates and standards that meet insurance regulations, AAA Iron and Fabrications is a name you can depend on. In today's day and age, when security seems even more paramount, and the safety of a loved one is priceless, you need to know that there's someone you can trust. AAA Iron and Fabrications. Let us help protect your investment. 2517 Deansbridge Road, 706-738-8044.
Hello, church family. It's good to be with you once again for our Sunday school lesson. I'm Pastor Hampton of Mount Lebanon Baptist Church. It's located over in Parksville, South Carolina. Today, our Sunday school lesson finds us in Jeremiah chapter number 30. Here we see where Jeremiah reveals the thoughts of God towards his people. And one of the things that we'll find in this particular text today is that God has a desire for his people. And when God puts a desire in your heart, God can bring the deliverance that you really needed. The people of God were once again in captivity, but God wanted them to know that he was about to do a new thing in their lives by bringing them back into the land and to restore the land back once again. One thing about when you're in a captivity, and a lot of times it's because of your sin, and when there is a persistency of sin, then there is no devotion to God. And when there is no devotion, there is no dedication. And most of the time, God will turn you over to those things. That plate replaces him. But when your heart has now been reset to God and the things of God and the desire of God, then God will bring deliverance to you once again. We find out this deliverance was taking place, and God wanted his people to know that his desire for them and how much he really loved them and cared about them. And one of the great things that we can always find from this particular lesson, we may not understand why sometimes the evil may prosper so much in a world that we might be living in today. But the better part of it is for us to understand that God has a plan in it all. He has a plan. In other words, God has a payday where all sin one day will be paid. We may not understand why it seems like the grace of God reigns on the just and the unjust, but it's all because of a loving and caring God. God gives us all an opportunity to be able to come unto him and to turn from our wicked ways and back to him. Isn't it good to know that we serve a loving, a gracious, and kind God who not only will allow us to go in the error of our ways, but God, through his grace and mercy and his care and his love for us, will still reach his arms out to us and to bring us back to him. And it's only then when we really see and feel and know that God really cares and loves us, and we turn from our wicked ways, then we can see the loving and the care and the graciousness of an all and mighty, awesome God. We thank you for allowing us to be able to come into your home on this day, and we look forward to seeing you. Once again, I'm Pastor Hampton at the Mount Lebanon Baptist Church, located in Parksville, South Carolina, where we pray you all will continue to have a blessed and wonderful day. God bless you all.
It's the 75th anniversary of the Swanee Quintet. Of course, you want to mark your calendar for this one. It's about a month away. Get ready. Evangelist and Pastor Shirley Caesar will be there, along with Lee Williams and the spiritual QCs, Doc McKenzie, and the gospel highlights. The Canton Spirituals will be there. Guess what? Little Roy and Revelation will be there, along with Tommy Ellison's 5 singing stars. That's not all. Sensational Nightingale is going to show up, along with Trey McLaughlin and Sounds of Zamar and Claude Deuce. Harris will also be there. Get your tickets early. It's going to take place at the Bell Auditorium right here in Augusta, Georgia. Of course, the tickets are on sale right now. Doors open at 4 p.m. It's the 75th anniversary of the Swanee Quintet.
Augusta, get excited about this. If you haven't heard, I'm sure you have, but in case you haven't, Fred Hammond is on his way to Augusta, coming to the James Brown Arena on October 24th for the Festival of Praise. We know you're excited to give God some praise for that. Right now, get excited once again. He's got a great blessed selection coming your way today on POQ. Here's Fred Hammond with No Weapon. Please enjoy.
Said all things would work together for good. It never promised that all things would be good. But we do have a promise that simply says,
Get ready for your blessing at Festival of Praise, featuring the most dynamic voices in gospel music. It's Fred Hammond and Donnie McClurkin. The Festival of Praise Tour, Friday, October 24th, 7 p.m. in the James Brown Arena. Fred Hammond and Donnie McClurkin, live in concert for one special night. Tickets on sale now. Get them at GeorgiaLenaTix.com. The Champion Box Office in James Brown Arena for the Festival of Praise.
Love Your Bow, making every moment picture perfect for men, women, and children. Contact us today.
Here is a word from Jerusalem Missionary Baptist Church, a church in the heart of the city and with the city in its heart. Brought to you by Love Your Bows by Liza O'Brien and now Reverend Beotis Clark Jr.
Remember that while attempting to save, aid, or restore the world, don't forget to take care of yourself. Also, don't let anyone make you feel bad because you take time to see about you. Jonah nearly caused others to drown because they were trying to save him. Their salvation was to throw Jonah overboard and allow God to take it from there. Sometimes the best peace you have is when you realize that some people are using you with the desire of hiding from God. Some of our life storms come from trying to carry those that are attempting to hide or run from obeying God's assignment in and over their lives. Just read Jonah chapter 1. You may be in the storm right now, carrying someone that is running from God. You are hindering them and harming yourself as well. Think about it. Peace and blessings.
Jerusalem Missionary Baptist Church is located at 1415 Jones Street, Augusta, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Angela Robinson with Confections 320, and we're always delivering sweetness. In order to contact us for your next event, for a church event, birthdays, any type of celebration, you can find us on the web at www.confections320.com, or you can reach us by phone at 706-452-1563. Thank you so much and have a sweet week.
We are Ellis
and Ann Johnson,
and we are proud graduates of Payne College.
It has been a wonderful experience here at Payne College, and I have been able to move forward and be interactive with the total community as a result of my education at Payne College.
Payne College has allowed me to establish a very successful career in education, administration, and also to develop an appreciation for the fine arts. Let Payne College be your gateway to the world.
You know, if it were left up to me, I would do a replay from last week's Golden Years. Flash introduced Claude Jeter, and man, in the background, I don't know if you realize or not, those were the Dixie Hummingbirds. I was just sitting in my lounge chair enjoying that last week, but I can't replay it. We'll come back to it sometime later. Thought we'd bring something up to you. You probably remember this one. These guys are from Smithville, Mississippi. They were here to celebrate with us at the 60th anniversary. Good friends of ours. I had forgotten about this song, but I bet you hadn't. You might remember the Williams brothers. They did this one years ago, probably 20, 22 years ago, and I thought it qualified for the golden years. They sang this song. Listen to Doug as he takes the lead on If I Don't Wake Up in the Morning. It's the golden years of gospel on Parade of Quartets.
If I don't wake up in the morning, it's all right. Can I get a witness tonight? It's gonna be all right. Yeah. If I don't wake up, oh yeah, in the morning. Fix it up with Jesus a long, long time ago. I paid my dues, yes I have. And if I should leave this world before the morning comes, I got a crown waiting for me and some golden shoes. Oh, my friend, there is no need to weep and cry. 'Cause prepare me a better home way up in the sky. If I don't wake up, if I wake up in the morning, in the morning, it's all right, 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 yeah. If I don't wake up, if I don't get up out of my bed in the morning, I know deep down in my heart, ooh yeah, it's gonna be all right. Listen, I promised the Lord when I made my start, no matter what they do, I'm going through. I've been through the storm, I've been through the rain. I keep on trusting in my Jesus' name. I don't live to see the sunrise. I know I got a home on the other side. It's all right. Can I get a witness tonight? Can I get a witness tonight? Hey, it's gonna be all right.
Hi, I'm Carlton Howard, and of course, you know, I get a chance to see a lot of churches in the CSRA, and of course, what I've noticed in a lot of churches, they are changing the sanctuary, going to the multi-purpose sanctuary, where they have the metal chairs, the stacked chairs in the sanctuary. Well, I want to let you know that Howard's church sales has those chairs available to you, and you can get them now as low as $39 for a chair. You see the pictures there. They're exciting chairs. They're movable. You can make the room how you want to make it. It's the new stacked chairs for the new multi-purpose sanctuary. Call Zach Howard at Howard's Church Sales, 706-722-8295.
We're excited about the fact the Swannies have got that 75th anniversary program coming up the first Sunday in October, with Shirley Caesar being one of the headliners on this big program. You'll also see Dr. Kinsey and the Gospel Highlights, plus a lot of other wonderful singers. And we know that this is a program you'll really and truthfully enjoy. Headlining the program also, none other than Lee Williams and the Spiritual QCs. And I tell you what, you'll remember this one. It goes way back, but I know you'll remember Lee Williams and the Spiritual QCs, and I learned to lean.
Hello, and welcome to Sandra My Voice. Well, I want to share with you that I was so blessed on the Tell Me Something Good month. You know, what that segment did for me, as you rolled into me with all of your good news, what it let me know is that God is still on the throne, and we can take all of our prayer and supplications to Him, and He will do just what He said He will do. I want you to continue to pray for us as a union and ourselves, and just know that when we take our burdens to God, He will make a way out of absolutely no way. I will continue to start reading some of the letters that I still have left over from Tell Me Something Good month, because it's good to know that God is still making a way for you and me. This is Sandra My Voice, and you have a real good God bless day.
Welcome to the Medical Villa, your one-roof medical plaza. Here at Medical Villa, we specialize in prescription filling at the lowest cost to you. We deliver at no additional charge. Medical Villa does more than your average pharmacy. Being a proud member of the Convacare Network, we carry a large variety of home medical equipment, such as hospital beds, patient lifts, wheelchairs, ambulatory aids, and much, much more. Medical Villa is also staffed with a registered respiratory therapist for sleep apnea and oxygen therapy. With over 28 years serving the community, the pharmacy that cares, Medical Villa.
The Mount Carmel Baptist Church at 1319 12th Street invite you to the Ushers and Usherettes 3rd anniversary celebration, and this is going to be this afternoon at 2:30 p.m. Special guest, the Reverend Sam Roundtree Sr., pastor of the Webb Grove Baptist Church and that church family. The church is located at 1219 12th Street, where the Reverend Eugene Waltower is pastor. And the New Zion Hill Missionary Baptist Church invite you to come and celebrate with that 8th annual homecoming services. This is going to be on September the 28th, 2:30 p.m., and dinner will follow. The Reverend Corey D. Brown, pastor of the Moses Missionary Baptist Church, will be the guest speaker for the occasion. The New Zion Hill Missionary Baptist Church is located at 3237.5 Deans Ridge Road, right here in Augusta, Georgia, where the Reverend Dr. James A. Hogan Sr. is pastor. Mark it on your calendar. It's a date you don't want to miss. And you don't want to miss this good singing on the Parade of Quartets, none other than the Dixie Jubilees.
Got loved one going on. I want you to know that there be loved one over yonder. There be loved one where over there. And all I have a loved one when they get together. We're gonna enjoy one another. Then we're gonna lay down our lives for the Lord. Oh, thank you, Lord. We're gonna lay down our lives for the Lord. We're gonna be here. Somebody know of a thing. There's a many preachers
You know, there's a new door opening where God has gifted us with the ability to minister in so many ways. One of the new ways that you're finding out is that we're able to now publish our own books. We're able to get out there and put our ideas on paper, and of course let the masses read it and get you out your thoughts and your ideas. Today we are delighted to have with us Brother Dallas Frazier. Of course, you guys know him. He's been around in the circle of ministry for a while, and he has a new book out. We say glad to have you.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Thanks for sharing with
us.
Yes,
sir. Glad to be here.
Tell us about the book. I like the title, How to Live. What is it? How to Live a G-rated lifestyle in an X-rated world.
Yeah, the Lord placed upon my heart maybe about 5 years ago to write a book in the direction for young people.
Okay.
I work with a lot of young people in different churches, and I noticed they've been going into a negative areas, and living lifestyles that weren't really pleasing to God, and having to suffer the consequences of bad choices. So I wrote the book. It's based off of Romans 12:2, 3 biblical principles. Don't conform, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So I'm excited about helping young people conform, transform into what God created them to be, and then renewing their minds so they can reap the benefits of what God's promised them.
So it took 5 years from the idea to just come out of your thoughts.
5 long years.
Put on paper. I mean, and it's worth the work. Yeah.
Oh yes. A lot of research, interviews with young people, because I believe that if I talk to them and understand where they're coming from, I can get a better idea of how to minister to them. So a lot of the interviews are in the book that we've discussed with the young people as well.
Right. So and we want them to go out and get the book, of course, and they're available at Amazon.com and Barnes & Noble.
BarnesandNoble.com, Amazon.com, BooksAMillion.com, or you can even go to the local stores and just ask for the book title, How to Live a G-Rated Life in an X-Rated World, or ask for my name, and you can order and have it there the next day.
Good. And you also mentioned that you have a workshop that you do based off the book.
Yes, it's I'm Living G-Rated. Basically, we talk about different principles that young people need to know. Finance, what it means to really love, how to respect the opposite sex, how to find your gifts and talents and possibly conform that into a job, a possibility or a business opportunity, and just having fun with the young people, but also giving them holistic information, which is going to get them to the next level.
For that purpose, we know what the book is. Give us your contact.
You can reach me at DallasAFrazier.com. That's DallasAFrazier.com. Or you can visit me on Facebook, Dallas A. Frazier on Facebook. I'm always posting something about Living G-Rated. You may see the t-shirts that I'm posting up. A lot of people in the CSRA have been purchasing the t-shirts, and all the revenue for the t-shirts help to fund the ministry.
Good. Well, listen, we thank you for coming to share with us, and I think I want to read that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we're definitely in the X-rated world.
Certainly.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
You can't hurry God. Oh no. Oh, you just got to wait. You got to trust and give it time. No matter how long it takes. You know what's real. God, you can't hurry. I know he'll be there. Just don't worry. Oh Lord. I said he may not come when you want him, but it's right on time. Right on time. You can't hurry.
Hi, this is Flash Gordon, and I approve this message.
Pyramid Music and More, located at 822 Broad Street and the Kmart Plaza on Gordon Highway, is celebrating 40 years of business. Pyramid opened in 1971 and has been serving the community nonstop for 40 years. They have something for every generation: gospel, R&B, hip-hop, jazz, and blues. Tons of music videos, DVDs, Afrocentric movies, ethnic clothing, t-shirts, jewelry, and authentic sterling silver bangles. Come and help them celebrate 40 years in business, and you too can discover the secret of the pyramid.
Small Business Financial Solutions is dedicated to serving the needs of small businesses and nonprofit organizations. We offer expertise in business plan development and grant writing. What are your business needs? Does your business need assistance in writing a business plan or locating funding sources? We can help you find the money you need to run your business. Whether you're just starting out or have been established for years, Small Business Financial Solutions can work with you. 706-303-8766.
Hello and a great God bless you coming your way. My name is Reginald G. Kofer, and the G stands for God, you've been good. Got your PSAs from the web, people of God, ParadeQuartets.com. Please lend me your attention. The Good Hope Social Service Ministries after school tutorial and enrichment program takes place tomorrow. It's going to be starting, they're having applications for the 2014-2015 school year, and it starts tomorrow from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. All this is for the elementary, middle, and high school students, and it all takes place at the Good Hope Baptist Church on 710 East Cedar Street, and there's no cost to the public to apply. You don't want to miss this great event, a gospel concert taking place at the beautiful Kroc Center. All the proceeds of the concert go to Resolutions, which is a program working with juvenile justice, addressing the problems of at-risk youth. It's called Shades of Praise, featuring Reverend Alvin Franklin, Kavette Clinton Bell, Pam Bowman, Brother Thomas Wright, a host of many, many others. It's going to be a great blessing. Takes place on Friday, September the 19th at 7 o'clock p.m. All of this takes place at the Kroc Center, and tickets are $10 in advance, $15 at the door. Mount Hope Baptist Church in Martin, South Carolina has their Prince Hall Day celebration for the Masonic District 10 Prince Hall affiliated. Takes place on Sunday, September 21st, 2014 at 4 o'clock p.m. The speaker will be Reverend Wendell Johnson, and the public is invited. Come on out. Mount Transfiguration Baptist Church has their Deacon and Trustees Appreciation Program on September the 21st, 2014 at 2 o'clock p.m. at Mount Transfiguration. The first annual Deliverance Youth Conference takes place on September the 19th and the 20th at Augusta Deliverance Evangelistic Church and World Outreach Evangelistic Church, respectively, on the 19th and 20th. Pastor Jerome Gentry of Spartanburg, South Carolina, will be the speaker for that occasion. Games and classes take place on the 19th at 7 o'clock p.m. Service takes place on the 20th at 4 o'clock p.m. You don't want to miss the Deliverance Youth Conference. Mount Sinai Senior Choir has their anniversary starting on this day, today, at 4 o'clock p.m. with an old-fashioned hymn singing sing-along. All are welcome to come out and attend. Takes place on this date at 4 o'clock p.m. Come on out, it was, and it will be a blessing. Mount Sinai Baptist Church also has their annual Women's Conference taking place on September the 26th through the 27th, 2014. The theme is Values to Christian Growth. Come on out to Mount Sinai. And finally, St. Mary Baptist Church has their 19th homecoming celebration on September the 28th at 11 o'clock a.m. The guest speaker is Reverend Christopher Holly, pastor of Jordan Baptist Church in beautiful Barnwell, South Carolina. These are your announcements. These are your PSAs from the web. Let's also take you to a great blessed selection from Trey McLaughlin and the Sounds of Zamar, live from the Marriott. Take it away, Trey and the Sounds of Zamar. On their way to the, also let's not forget they're on the way to the Swannies concert as well. So wonderful things going on with Trey McLaughlin and the Sounds of Zamar. So take it away, Trey.
Hands together. y'all. Listen. I want to be more like Jesus. Hey, I want to be more like Jesus. More like him in my walk. Oh, like him in my talk. Say, I want to be more like Jesus. Come on, put those hands together if you want to be more like Jesus. Ooh, yeah. Listen, say, I want to be more like Jesus. Yeah, I want to be more like Jesus. More like him in my walk. Oh, like him in my talk. Say, I want to be more like Jesus. Anybody want to be more like Jesus? I got to be more like Jesus. Anybody need to be more like Jesus? I need to change me. Say, rearrange me. I got to be more like. I want to be more like. Hey, more like him in my walk. Oh, like him in my talk. Say, I want to be more like Jesus. Anybody feel like that today? Anybody need to be more like Jesus in your walk and in your talk? All right, we're going to change it up a little bit. Put those hands together. Come on. Come on, Zamar. When you look at me, say. When you look at me, tell me what you see. Do you see that I'm just trying to live my life right? When you hear me speak, tell me what you hear. Do you hear that I'm just trying to keep my heart right? No, I'm not perfect. I'm trying to be all that he wants me to be. Be patient with me. I'm trying to be more like him. More like him. More like him. More like him. More like you, Jesus. No, no, no. No, I'm not perfect. I'm trying to be all that he wants me to be. Be patient with me. I'm trying to be more like him. More like him. More like him. More like him. More like you, Jesus. This is my favorite part. It says, wanna be more like Jesus. I wanna be more like Jesus. I wanna be more like Jesus. Yeah, yeah. I wanna be more like Jesus. I wanna be more like Jesus. I wanna be